My name is Bartosz. I am mainly sound designer. I did sound design for like 15 years, but I came to game dev about 3 years ago. I started making sounds for game, but I got into programming and game designing. So I'm developing my own game, and I'm with this game here on Stugan, and this is mobile game Mothership. My game Mothership is a mobile game. It's 2D game in style of old vector games. I'm developing it with Unreal Engine. In this game you fly a spaceship in the space and you collect minerals, and you have to sell those minerals, and from the money from the minerals you can upgrade your ship, but also you have to refill your tank because on every trip you burn fuel. So you have to go for a trip, collect minerals and go back to the base, and you have to do it many times, and you can upgrade your ship, for example buy a bigger tank so you can fly farther, and farther from the base are more precious minerals. There are some extra things in my game I'm implementing right now, which is wormholes and other bases in different parts of the cosmos. And the fun part of this game, of course, the arcade part of avoiding meteors and collecting minerals is fun, but the other part is collecting your minerals, selling them, and deciding how to upgrade your ship. So there is a bit of strategic planning about it, and you can track how many minerals you collect overall, how much money you earn since the beginning, how was your longest trip, and so on. So if you like numbers, if you like counting, I think this game is for you. Main inspirations, graphic-wise, are old-school vector games from late 70s and early 80s. Is it because I'm not a graphic designer at all? I can't draw, I can't do anything, but this particular style is very simple. So I thought that I could easily do game in this style because there is not a lot of games in this style, but it was still hard, so I had many issues with shaders, and I really want to make this 70s vector style graphics as good as possible in pixel screen. But my inspirations gameplay wise were many different games, and also this thing I have, and I noticed recently that my father also he likes count things. He likes to add things up, and he does it many times, the same thing. This just brings him joy, and I notice that I have this as well. So I implement a lot of counting, a lot of stats, a lot of things you can look and see, okay, in this trip I earned this money, in the last trip I earned more, so maybe I want to earn more in this trip. I play a lot of mobile games. One of the game I was inspired is Skyforce, Polish mobile game. I think it's a great game. I was inspired by one small mechanics in this game. There are also another Polish game, This War of Mine. It's completely different game, but it has this two-state game. When one state is an arcade state, when you go and try to find stuff, and then is the other thing when you need to make things of those stuff. So my game also has these two states. So yeah, I was inspired by This War of Mine as well. My experience here on Stugan is great. We are surrounded by great forests, and environment here is really helpful with this kind of work. We have beautiful lake, and I swim every day, sometimes even twice a day. We play football, we play volleyball. It is when you spend your time sitting behind computer, like 8, maybe even 10 hours a day, it is important to go outside and be in the nature and bike through the forest or take a walk or swim in the lake, it is great because you can have good balance between work and other life which is not work. On Stugan, I would like to finish the design part of the game. I mean, I want to have all the mechanics and everything, not polish, but finish the design part without balancing and polishing it. But and obviously after Stugan, I need to go back to my freelance work, but I think I will be able to spend like half of my time, my working hours working on this game, maybe 1/3 of the time, but I really want to finish it after I invest 2 months here making it. So I did a lot of progress here, so I want to finish it, and I think I will do it, and I want to release it, and that will be, I hope, my first released game, and that's a start of the big trip. If you want to follow me and my progress on Mothership, you can follow me on Twitter and on my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.